Quiet on set. I'm being extra. Hey y'all. So I decided to come back because I had such a wonderful day. And I had to prepare for this exam. And like when I lay in my bed, I usually fall asleep. And I don't want to fall asleep, okay? So I need y'all to hold me accountable. Okay? And I think this is great content. This is me in real time, in real life. So I might not be responding in the chat unless y'all are talking about what I'm talking about. And right now, we're talking about real estate. So the question was, what does ratification mean in the context of agency relationship? What does that mean? Hi, thank you for joining. I'm just on here studying real estate today. I do have some tutoring programs for real estate, cosmetology, and insurance. So I'm not going to respond to the chat immediately, but I will. I will. But thank y'all for joining. You could definitely follow me on all platforms at I Am Patricia Rosario. But okay, so right now we're talking about ratification. Okay, so what does ratification mean in the context of agency relationships? So when they say agency relationships, they're usually talking about the client or the agent or the broker, you know, people who commune for real estate purposes. Don't tell me what I better do. I don't even know you. But anyway, don't do that. Don't come on here trying to boss anything around, especially if you haven't tipped the page. But anyway, okay, what does ratification mean in the context of agency relationship? So the answer is principals accept action done without authority. Okay? That's exactly what it is. So when you hear a principal accept action without authority, so say like a buyer or a seller, y'all haven't, done any paperwork, but the agent is actively doing things and you accept it, and it's just not a problem. So let me give you that's my interpretation of it. Oh, I do remember you. Anyhow. Yeah, you could take me to Magic City so I can make sure all the strippers have some life insurance. Yeah, we love the strippers. Yeah, we love the strippers. We want to make sure that their assets are protected. But anyway, in real estate, ratification occurs when a principal accepts and approves action taken by an agent without proper authority. For example, if a real estate agent negotiates a contract on behalf of a seller without explicit permission and the seller later accepts the contract, this acceptance is ratification. So, that's pretty much what that means. I think that was kind of self-explanatory. If you have some questions about it, make sure you put it in the comments, and I'll definitely get back to you guys later. But another example is when a buyer's agent makes an offer without prior approval and the buyer subsequently agrees to the terms, thereby ratifying the agent's action. So it's just like you're approving the agent's action, like you guys didn't sign any paperwork, that was your agent, but the agent did what you needed them to do. So later on, start working together. So one of the questions is, what are the legal effects of ratification in real estate? Thank you for joining. And again, this page is for people that are interested in having trades such as real estate, insurance, into affirmations, aesthetics, stuff like that. That's what this page is all about. Aesthetics and assets. with your host. I am Patricia Rosario, the hostess with the mostest. So, let's see. Let's see. I clicked the specific question and did not respond to me. Principal was unaware of the agent's action. The question was, can ratification occur if the principal was unaware of the agent's action? Ratification cannot occur if the principal was unaware of the agent's action at the time they were taken. For ratification to be valid, the principal must have acknowledged of all the material facts and then accept or approve the agent's unauthorized acts. Period. Hi, thank y'all for joining. Without the awareness, the principal cannot legally ratify those actions. So I think I got the grips on ratification and estoppel. Yep, so let me just read estoppel one more time. Estoppel. Because they compared ratification to estoppel. So we're going to see how they're relevant to each other. So estoppel, that's ESTOPPEL, in real estate is a legal principle that prevents a person from denying or asserting something contrary to what has been established as true, especially when another party has relied on the original statement or representation. For example, if someone incorrectly states that another person is their agent and a third party relies on that statement, estoppel can create an agency relationship based on that reliance. So estoppel is kind of like when somebody lying and then gave some false information, saying that I'm working with somebody and you're not. So yeah, that's the kind of difference. Ratification is usually made aware. You're making a person aware and they either accept it or they decline it. Okay. What is a true option agreement in real estate? I read that wrong. Okay, we got to get it together. What is true about option agreements in real estate? Yo, like I just made up something altogether like that. What is true about option agreements in real estate? So option agreements, they grant exclusive rights to purchase. That's what's true. Option agreements grants exclusive rights to purchase. Option agreements. What's your question? Is it about real estate? What's your question? Option agreements grant exclusive rights to purchase. Let's see how they work. How do option agreements work? I want to know this question. Please ask questions pertaining to real estate, affirmations, mindset, elevation, assets, aesthetics, insurance, image consulting. Okay? So as an image consultant, I love to help people elevate their look. But every client is not for me because some people, they just like to do what they do, you know? So if you're not trusting my expertise, I cannot work with you. Like, I cannot. I can't. Like, I have to work in freedom and just do what I do. Yes. Yes. But anyway, in the option agreement and real estate grants, the optionee, which is the buyer, optionee is the buyer, the exclusive right to purchase the property at a fixed price within a specific time. So the option agreement and real estate grants the buyer, optionee, the exclusive right to purchase the property at a fixed price within a specific time. Okay? So if you were interested in a property and you have this option agreement, they'll say, hey, you have 30 days to purchase this property for $300,000. That would be an option agreement. The optionee pays a fee for this right, but is not obligated to buy. Yeah. So if they give you a certain amount of time to buy, you'll have to pay a fee for that, because guess what? No one else is able to purchase it within that time frame. They're giving you a moment to think, explore the market. So you got to pay, because somebody else would have just said, hey, yep, that's what I want. You know? You know? If the option is exercised and the sale proceeds under the agreement terms, if not, the option expires. This agreement does not bind the seller to sell unless the option is exercised. Yes. So I'm going to finish that review. So I'm just going over some review questions. What is this, a practice test? No, I got 2 more tests that I could take. Oh, was that it? Y'all want to know my scores? Y'all want to know my scores? Practice test. Let me click this. Let me see what this is. 2 diagnostics. Assessments. Okay. So I'm about to go through the 100 questions. I'm gonna focus for a second. You guys could stay with me, so I won't go to sleep. Even though I'm gonna have to do it in real life, and I'm not gonna fall asleep. So maybe I should just turn it off for a second. I'll be back. Thank y'all for joining. Make sure y'all subscribe to my channel. And if you have any suggestions, any requests, I'm definitely open to it. Thank you, and y'all have a great day. I'll be back.